Yo, 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 can it be? Can this be the official fall off of Ryan Garcia?
Toma.
I'm not too sure how true this may be. I'm not too sure in the context this was written. Context. Just in case I said context. You know what I'm saying?
Toma.
I'm not sure in what context this was written or typed through the X app, formerly known as Twitter, by Ryan Garcia himself. But he mentions jail and how he's not going to jail. There's no way he's going to jail. I'm not sure if he meant it in the form like, no way I'm going to jail, like, unbelievable type of thing. But I won't be surprised. You're supposed to get help, a lot of help. And you've been kind of like stunting on us for a little bit. So if you do happen to go to jail, it could be very well karma from God. You using his name in vain all the time. You talk about Lord Jesus, I get it. I love Jesus too. But, maybe, God wants you to start getting some help for yourself, and you're dragging on your fans about this too. So I would like for you to get help, because if not, and if you are going to jail, that might be God's way of saying, hey, you was going to learn one way or another. You know what I'm saying? I gave you the opportunity to use your free will to make things happen. If you don't want to learn that way and you still want to, be my child, I'm going to make you go through some adversity now. You know what I'm saying? So let me pull up these tweets and you guys let me know what you think. And then we'll elaborate further on it. Let's get to it. That's it. But it says this, no way I'm going to jail. That's what it reads. No way I'm going to jail. Right? Maybe he meant that in a way like, ain't no way I'm going to jail. Like just making a clear statement. Maybe sarcasm. Ain't no way I'm going to jail. Like, oh, shoot, I'm really going to jail. I'm not too sure what. But before we get into it,
Hold up.
This is the universal favorite to fight fans from all nations. You're now tuning into VIC SZN Sports, the number one source for combat news and creations. Thank you. Far too kind.
Toma, huepa, chacho, pa que sepa, puñeta.
Glory to the victorious, man. I love y'all. You already know what's up. Let's get right into it, though, man. Ryan, if you're listening, man, please, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing and get help. I seen another tweet the other day, and he said something about, it just seemed like, that talk that people want to give, or that text people want to give when they're ready to hang it up. And I mean hang it up in a really bad way. And I don't even want to say the word because I don't want to manifest anything. And I hope his mind ain't there. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, things like this really happen in real life. I witnessed this, myself, when people just want to give up. And he hasn't got help. That's for one. And soon he's going to be forgotten about. And the worst thing that could happen is him being ignored because he doesn't want to really take his situation serious and betting himself serious. And then he gets ignored, and then now nobody's caring about these tweets no more. And you know what I'm saying? It seems like he's getting shadow banned too on Twitter, according to his other tweets as well. And he got one retweet that only had he retweeted something that only got retweeted one time. And we know something ain't right about that. You know what I'm saying? For something to be retweeted only one time by Ryan Garcia, he's getting shadow banned, and it's only going to be a matter of time till people really start ignoring you. And not because they want to ignore you. Some people don't even want to ignore you. But, the people that control these type of systems are going to get tired of what you're putting out there and the energy you're putting out there, that they're going to try to block you from it. So my thing is, if it comes to a scenario where you do start getting ignored, I feel like that could be good, but it could also be even worse because now nobody's paying attention to your problems. It's just you're not taking advantage of those that's really concerned about your problems right now because you keep saying you're going to get help. How many times? I like covering this process of, because I'm a big fan of the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Ryan Garcia just going into that Devin Haney fight was an underdog situation. Him getting pinned back to the steroid situation, it just seemed like there wasn't enough. I felt like he continued playing the underdog role until he put himself in a real bad situation. Maybe he just broke out. He just got tired of the BS, whatever the case is. But he started saying some really crazy stuff, as y'all know, when he went on that rant. And then for people to still be sticking around, it should be a blessing. But we understand the bigger picture of all of this. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of people that's still sticking by your side. And I still cover some positive things because I do believe that we all make mistakes. Some people just blow up. But it's hard to forgive someone that doesn't want to help themselves during the situation, especially when they're breaking their word about doing something that they were supposed to be doing. You apologize multiple times. And I don't want to get into the personal thing. I want to keep it more in boxing. But my thing is, you know, if you do go to jail, I don't wish jail on nobody. That's bad. That's just a bad way to live in jail, bro. I never did hard time, thank God. I just happened to be lucky, like my wife says, and a lot of people around me said, like, God put a bubble around you because you was able to avoid a lot of bad situations that could have led you in jail. And I ain't never been on no paperwork. I ain't never been on none of that. I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just grateful to not have been in the wrong places at the wrong times where the people that I really dealt with ended up being in those places, and I could have been right there with them. And I was able to dodge some really, you know, hard time. And thank God I rolled with some real ones that never put my name out there. So I take advantage of that now, and I look at it like, okay, that's God kept giving me chances. Let me make the most out of this now. Now I'm all about my family. And how I could relate that to your life, Ryan, is, you know, take advantage. God is giving you chances, you know. But if you keep screwing up on these chances and you're thinking that everything's all good, no matter what the case is, bro, you have to see how you can seek help, and then that way you could clear your mind. Not seek help as far like you got mental issues, just to go meditate. You know what I'm saying? Go meditate, go talk to somebody that's more of a professional, not the people around you that's just going to be yes men. You know what I'm saying? And get some help so that way you can come back. You got a lot of fights to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? I know it might not happen, but that Haney fight is still up for grabs. You know what I'm saying? For the part 2. That I think that'll still do great numbers. You got Virgil Ortiz. You know, we could do a rematch with Tank. You got Pitbull Cruz. You know what I'm saying? I know you're talking crazy about Boots. I don't think you want that work, but you know, I don't doubt that you'll back away from it. You'll back away from it. You know what I'm saying? I doubt you'll back away from that type of work. So you have options, to say the least, and people will take those fights. My thing is, stay focused, bro. That's it. Stay focused. Because if you do go to jail, I hope that's a lesson learned in your situation. Come back strong, you know what I'm saying, and get back to work. But the last thing you're going to want to do is go to jail. Jail gets crazy depending where you at, you know what I'm saying? You got money, so you might be able to pull some things off while you inside of there, but just don't surround yourself around that wrong individual that sees a come up when they see you, you know what I'm saying? And you're already talking about that you know what I'm saying? I don't wish that on nobody either, but you got touched and all that. You don't, and now people might see that in jail. You just try to surround yourself with your peoples and, you know, put your back against the wall, get that knife work popping. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but I don't wish that on you, bro. And just get yourself together, bro, and get some help. It is what it is. If you go to jail, I believe God is letting you know something by doing that. And if you're able to dodge this, I feel like God is also letting you know something. You know what I'm saying? And he's saying, yo, you playing with fire, you're going to get burned, bro. But anyways, I would like to see him just do his thing, get better, bro. Hopefully you don't go to jail and you can come back and get to these matchups. And hopefully, you know, you could get accepted by the boxing world again if they see that you're serious. But regardless,
hold up.
This is the universal favorite to fight fans from all nations. Thank you for tuning in to VIC SZN Sports, the #1 source for combat news and creations. I love y'all. You already know what's up. Glory to the victorious.
Toma, huepa, chacho, pa que sepa, puñeta.
And we out, baby. Peace.
Toma.